armbar technique, like this one. Okay. Try to use an armbar technique on me.
Come on, you know how to do it. Get that up. Raise your body, not your arm.
What's happening?
Not able to get around.
One.
I'm doing something way off.
This one too. I'm not using full force now.
I know.
What do you feel from my body?
It's stable, not moving where I want you to move.
Right? That was the whole theory. It's this pyramid theory. You can push the pyramid, but it's not going to collapse. It'll stay in the same shape as it was before. And you guys probably didn't see my visible movement, but my whole body is as a pyramid. So bunch of weight goes down right here.
Rooted, it's very rooted.
Right
Very
here.
right.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
It's like completely connected. Now years ago, when we talk about this, talking to Sinmoo Hapkido, when my early instructors, when he was explaining about Hapkido, you know, and we all understand these days people say like Hapkido meaning the way of like harmonious energy or unification of energy and things like that nature. But what does it mean by, you know, unification of energy? As he understands, as he explained to us, like these concepts, energy from the top and from the bottom, heaven and earth, put together. So, external energy and internal energy. The two set of concepts about top and bottom, externally and internally top and bottom will combine together to be able to feel the energy and gather the energy and generate energy and yielding energy and kill the energy, whatever you want. So this is the same thing, that as I feel this energy flows, make sure set a little more stronger parts, a little more bigger pyramid. From the small pyramid to bigger pyramid and bigger pyramid. So each time he tries, he's going to feel more helpless feeling. Because the more he receives, I'm going to deliver a little more there as I'm relaxing it. Try it more time. Strange feeling, isn't it?
Try casting style.
Can I point out an observation? Just watching the two of you, every time you reach down, your toes come off the ground.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a good base if your toes. Yeah, you're not going to have a good base if your toes are coming up.
You have to disrupt the stride.
Now, of course, you can do this anytime if you hit me.
Right.
But that's a distraction right there. But
Focus.
right now, yeah, I want you to grab me. Okay, so when I say armbar, you can do a step here, step there. Because there will be two different ways. You can relocation your body to kill this energy, or you can hit me to kill my energy, cancel my whole energy flows. And then you can do that, right? So I'm letting you know I'm going to move, so you can be able to prepare for not maybe let me do anything. Hold tight. Squeeze. That's it.
That's all I'm willing to do.
I don't really feel much. Go, yeah, keep going, right? Tight. So I'm going to lock this one. I'm going to go that way too. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. Right? So how you feel?
Yeah, I didn't have much power.
Right? So this was from the dead center again. Just like Sean mentioned, but you don't do this. Soon toe starts picking up from the ground, you're not gonna have good connection to the ground. You couldn't be able to root your energy to the ground. So meaning you're gonna have a less chance to control over it because you have more time to deal with your own balance. And same kind times you have to use ground energy. Ground energy. Right? Now, the other thing was, so when I do like, this grip right here, how you feel? Just the grip, but you can fight, right? But this one,
Yeah, I can't fight much.
right? Now, even though I wasn't really, locked tight, right? You can feel the big difference from one end to the other.
Right.
It's from the way holding a shape with the hand grip, it makes difference. A lot of times I'll find out from the people from different areas, they just like putting so much effort to grip tight. But the moment you start pulling, it just loosens up. When you do this, go pull. I can go with it. It's not going to come off because it's locking the joint. And that's the way you can do many things, right?
And you made your own handle.
I'm sorry?
You made your own handle.
Yes,
So when
exactly.
he pulls, your handle there.
Yes, right. So like instead of fighting, you just go with it. It's like a joystick. You play with the joystick.
Exactly.
So, that's fine. Okay. Then, the fact of the step was like, it's like a tug walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 directions. But the concept of idea where I teach my class is I give the number to easily memorize, so make sure they don't get confused. Or odd number goes to that side, even number goes to the right side. So this one's okay. That's opens right here. This one's number 1. Exact same when you go this way, that's number 2. And number 3. So cutting each time 45 millimeters this way, this way, this way. So 7 and 8 go just a straight back, just nice and half steps. Just stepping away and just passing the energy instead of pressure into your body, so you can be able to control the portion whenever you touch and you put the portion in your control. So that, again, a lot of times when people do steps, just like Sean has a great point. They keep moving your toe. This is the crucial thing. You shouldn't do that. When you go down, you have to sink into the ground in order to control this. So when you do this is a little telltale sign of your balance is not there. You try to grasp some sort of balance for yourself to stay straight. So when you're down, you have to go down like this. And also that some people does like just do this. And when you do this and this one, yeah, it works. But when you go with the more control with striking and control, and you go this from here, you can pass this way, right? You be shifting, you're just like twisting more. You remember this one? You go this way or this way, any direction. It based on how you turn your one and the other. So I applied this drill to my student in the class, and at the end, it works really better with all those controlled arm bar and whatever the movement. I'm the same exact reason I'm trying to say about someone who does not get the steps, they will not really get the techniques, because they won't be able to use their own energy, and at the same time, they won't be able to control the opponent's energy. So they ended up, they try to fight it, the force against the force. But if you comes down to force against the force, always the big guy wins. The little guy loses, and I mean, that's a simple concept. You have to able to cancel their energy flows and let your energy constantly generate, constantly flows until whenever you want to stop, which is when somebody stops down there.
Again, that's that first technique that we learn. Yeah, we're connecting our body to our motion, our breath to our motion. But we're also creating that foundation base pyramid. I'll give you credit, but I'm gonna take your idea when I go teach you that. Because I like the idea of that. Just the way that it's a great way to describe it. It's a really good way to describe what we're doing from the very beginning. We say foundation. Foundation techniques, foundation stances. Well, the pyramid is,
There's something you can even add to that base, and this is from some of my coaches who are Russians, actually champions, but it spins right off of the concept of the pyramid, but they call triangle. We're trying to take people down. Yeah, we're trying to throw people or take people down a lot in Hapkido. The way that the first thing they teach, and she knows, she actually practice with them. The first thing they teach anyone that's trying to take someone to the ground or unbalance them, the Japanese call kazushi, but is the triangle. If you're standing like Michael is, and I want to take him down, the easiest way, without any kind of other maneuver or anything, the easiest way to take him down, what direction would I want to take him down?
Backwards,
Right? Or
sideways.
not forward?
Forward.
That's right. And what? Think of his triangle, or his pyramid.
What is that?
Take your toes, put a triangle right here, do it behind. That's where his balance is weakest. If he staggers into a fighting stance, you step into a fighting stance.
I do that too.
Right.
Now the angle's over there.
Yeah, but where
Yeah.
where is he weak?
There.
Right.
Exactly.
It's, if I push him here, he might step, but he's balanced, he's still strong. If I pull him toward me, he's strong. But if I go here, so and that's the whole concept he used on you with the arm, was still focusing energy into that triangle.
Right.
And when lower belts especially, and even older belts, when they start focusing like you hit on, you worry too much about the technique instead of the concept and the theory behind everything. That's the first thing they teach them, because if in a throw or a takedown in the real world, when you're going to battle, if you're just trying to do a technique on somebody and they're not unbalanced, and you're not a lot bigger than them, maybe he would do it to me or you.
People do when they get a hard technique?
Don't practice.
Don't practice it, exactly. They say, oh, this technique's not a good technique, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Right. So they throw these techniques out, they say, oh, that's not a good technique, I'm not gonna practice it.
I mean, essentially it's a tough technique, especially with a bigger guy. I mean, be able to generate enough energy to throw him that way without locking it. Yes, it's really technical, so you have to have heck of a practice. And then the vibration from Sean did it. Remember this really and turning the that way, this way here, and then a little difference in changing green instead of this one, right? So this make whole different, of course, from here and also to this one. And then in this one, I mean, when you go throw, when you go past this member, this one here, right. Instead of just grabbing it, you grab a little bit of push.
Yeah.
It's not all the way. Okay? So as I'm going to this way, it's consistent locking really much to fight. And let's go to slower in this one. I'm not going to do it. No. So here, turning all the way. Now look at this body motion. Right? So it's like this one in second action is just throwing action. You're going to throw and actually fight them at the same time. So I found from the bigger guys, what I do with this one here, that I'm really much interested in learning. It's hard to learn because it seems like working. It is working, but like I said, again, you need to understand the whole concept of, the theory, and then you have to do some amount of time to work out, practice, to be able to efficiently to use that.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much an in-between variation of the two that I showed. So we have a lot of different ways to do these.
It's more like master science style.
Because the second one, I mean, when we're here, I mean, the first part when we teach this is it's pop. I mean, you pop that elbow, and then as you come through here, and it's a guide down to here. And that's kind of that follow-up part is where you're locking it. It's a straight lock. And then the one that Mr. Kim did was an arm lock here. And the first one was a straight lock here. So, I mean, there's so many variations to this. And what's nice is that why would you choose one versus the other? And what dictates the difference between all three of those? The hand grip and the step.
Right.
And that's what we went back to the beginning. All three of them are valid, solid, good techniques.
But the throwing physics are pretty similar.